Hey everybody, Mike Slifer here in the First Alert Forecast Center. We have been talking quite a bit about Tuesday, and we are going to begin with Tuesday, which is a First Alert weather day. But we also want to give you the First Alert to Sunday, also a First Alert weather day now. We'll talk much more about that coming up in just a moment. But let's get into Tuesday. We'll get right into it here. Measurable snow is looking possible, if not even likely, especially in northwestern parts of the state, before we see a transition over maybe a bit of wintry mix or rain. Now, the greatest impact here is certainly going to be travel. We'll show you the timeline. Noon on Tuesday, some timing differences with the American model a little bit faster to move things in, the European model a bit slower. But either way, even on the American model here, we're looking at a mix and rain, certainly a bit of a warmer and wetter track. By 8 p.m. Tuesday, the European model showing mostly snow, the American model showing mostly rain. And then by 11 p.m. Tuesday, we start to see things clearing out on one model, still lingering on the other. So what does this all mean? Well, each model is basically a tool in our tool belt, and they certainly help us make our forecast. What we're expecting at this point in time is the chance for measurable snow with a transition over to wintry mix and rain. So we do expect at least some of Connecticut to see snow on Tuesday, and with that in mind, it's time to start prepping. We're looking at getting the snow shovels out, making sure your snowblower runs. Good time to do it this weekend. And what you don't need for this storm is going to be your scraper. We do not expect any ice component with this storm, so it's really going to be a quick transition over from snow to just plain rain. And of course, when there's plain rain, there is no risk of anything icing up, since temperatures will be too high for anything to freeze. By 7 o'clock Wednesday morning, you'll note the American model really favoring inland parts of southern New England and parts of New York State for some measurable snowfall, a bit different on the European model. So we'll be watching this very closely, but it is a First Alert weather day, and at this point in time, we are at least anticipating measurable snow in parts of the state, favoring the higher elevations of northwestern Connecticut. The big story for this evening and tonight is certainly the wind. The wind is still up, meaning wind chill values will be down into the 20s as temperatures themselves eventually tumble into the 20s. About 25 to 30 inland tonight, 30 to 35 along the shoreline. A mainly clear sky and a bit breezy out there. And tomorrow, Saturday, as we kick off the weekend, we're looking good. Mostly sunny, a calmer wind, temperatures in the lower half of the 40s. By Sunday, it's milder, but it is a First Alert weather day because that afternoon rain is poorly timed for holiday travel. First Alert Futurecast does show the bright start to the weekend. Tracking no clouds tomorrow, especially in the morning, looking like a great day overall. The clouds will not really start to build in until later in the afternoon. By Sunday morning, we are dry but clouding up. And then by 10 o'clock Sunday morning, we could even see some flakes across the high elevations of northwestern Connecticut before that rain starts to move in. Rain becomes moderate, if not heavy at times, through the middle of the afternoon during the daylight hours. So this does mean impacts to holiday travel as people are returning home. 5 o'clock on Sunday, it's still pouring, and then everything begins to clear on out. And this will lead to dry conditions for Monday. So you'll note the two First Alert weather days here on our 7-day forecast. Breezy tomorrow, rain returns on Sunday, breezy Monday, snow with mixed to rain on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday we are breezy. And look at those temperatures by the end of next week. 17 Friday morning, 35 by the afternoon, unseasonably cool out there. Along the shoreline, we'll see temperatures into the 40s the next few days, into the upper 30s Tuesday, 41 on Wednesday, back to the 30s Thursday and Friday. So that'll do it. We will have our regularly scheduled newscasts on the Wax at 10 o'clock tonight and on Channel 3 tonight at 11. And you can always get updates on the free First Alert weather app. We hope that you are having an excellent holiday weekend, and we hope you join us later on tonight. Have a great night.